Hey y'all, Redneck Reads Reddit. Doing a little I don't work here lady. I hope y'all enjoy. Let's see here. I got something in my eye. Oh, it's horrible. Okay, white lady's mistakes my Asian dad as a worker. Get seated anyway by Nickops 120. Short story. So my family is Asian. We are Korean. One night we decided to go to a Japanese restaurant. We get there and get seated. My dad ends up forgetting his reading glasses, so he gets up and heads to the door. As he gets up there, two white soccer moms slash Karens come in. They say hi. It's not that busy, is it? Now my dad knows what's up. So he grabs two menus from the tiny counter and walks them outside and seats them and tells them, "Your server will be with you in a moment." My dad just leaves them after that and goes to his car, gets his glasses. He comes back inside and sits down with us. After about 10 or 15 minutes, they come back inside all mad. They notice us and Dad sitting at the table enjoying our meals. They get furious and we start busting out laughing, which I thought got them so embarrassed they stormed out of the restaurant. 10/10, my best night ever. Next time though, I would just pretended to take their stuff take their order and stuff. Thanks for reading. Pardon me, y'all. Edit to clear some stuff up. One, the lady said hi and tried to make conversation, but basically saying, and I'm rewording it here, "It's not busy, huh?" In that kind of tone, she wasn't asking a question. Two, it may seem like a simple mistake, but automatically assuming my Asian dad, who's not even in a uniform, is a worker, is very ignorant. And three, but I understand that my dad might have taken it too far. Maybe instead he could have said something instead of taking them outside. I think it's funny as hell. I'm sorry if that happened to me. If that happened to me and I went to a restaurant and an Asian restaurant and I seen someone of Asian descent, now look, hell, I'm from Alabama. I don't know where people are from. Really don't. Really don't care. And he said, "Sure, come on out here." And then I waited around and I went inside and I seen him sitting there. I'd be like, "Ah, got me." But that's funny as all get out. All right, let's see here. Oh, here's another one. No, I don't work here, but it's fun to pretend I do. By 626. A while ago, I was at the local aquarium with a few friends who are new to the area. I've always been a keen animal person and learned to read from basic animal fact books. And I'm full of weird and wonderful facts about Australia's wildlife. This definitely extends into the marine world too. You might be able to see where this is going. Oh, this is going, yeah, I can. Since my new friends are from a distant land of America, I take the opportunity to share my Aussie ocean wisdom with them as I walk through the aquarium. I always wear a cap that says Living Reef Ranger on it, so I don't blame people. So I don't blame the people for what happened next at all. In fact, I think it's a bit funny and I'm proud of myself. As I'm explaining the social interactions of clownfish to my friends, I notice a mom and a couple of young 8 to 12 kids. With her listening to what I'm saying, I ignore her and keep on talking with my mates. But then one of the kids asked me a question about it, and I happily explained since everyone should know about nature. As kids do, he asked a few follow-up questions. I explain in a simple manner so they can understand. He politely thanks me and goes back to his mom. My mates and I think it's a bit cute, and we sort of brush it off and move on to the next section. But the family follows. And not only them, a couple of others too. I'm now giving a tour of this aquarium, and I am loving it. I get to completely nerd out with my animal facts. I feel so smart. I have the power. Until a young teenage girl of 15 or so asked me how to get a job at the aquarium because she really wants to be a marine biologist. I inform her, and hence the other people around me, that I don't actually know because I don't work here. A few surprised looks, and a few people leave my tour, but I happily carried on. When we finished up, my friends thought it was hilarious I was giving a tour, but said they felt privileged since it was free and they were the VIP. You know, you might want to apply for a job, dude. You might want to apply for a job. Sounds like you've got a knack. Okay. Okay, this one right here. Lost and all I wanted was directions. By Il Cribble. Honestly, super proud of this moment. A couple of months ago, I was first learning how to navigate around Manhattan as I was looking for my bus stop. I got what street I was on, and for the sake of story, let's say it was 47th. It was nice earlier that day, but it started to rain. And I had large black oversized hoodie on, hood up, non-visible shorts underneath. So I approach a man I see outside the building dressed in a suit, and he starts to open the front door of the building for me. I'm confused for a second. I don't walk in, I just ask for directions. He goes, "Oh, I thought you, never mind. Yeah, go up the block and be on 47th. I started walking away. Then I noticed he's outside a strip club. Dude thought I was a stripper. Nice. Oh, yeah. Non-visible shorts, yeah. The hoodie was covering the shorts. Oh, my Lord. Alright, y'all, let's see here. Okay, this right here says it's extra long, so we don't work here anymore. By Retro Tech Repair. Backstory: I used to work for a specialty repair company. We would have customers bring us boards to rebuild all the time. Public interest for the items we fixed went down mainly because they were not needed and very expensive. The company went under overnight. All the tools parts were left in the building. Almost a year later, a buddy of mine says he bought the contents of the building, sight unseen, and asked me to come up and take a look because he recognized some of the equipment being similar to what I have in my home shop. I ended up riding with him with no clue where we were going and ended up at my old workplace. We were there for about an hour looking through everything and checking what current market values are. And just looking at what all was there, it had been almost a year. We were about to call it a day when someone knocks on the door. Oops, I forgot the open sign is hardwired into the lines. My buddy goes to the door and I recognize the guy as regular as he has about 20 high-end wine coolers in his basement and bring us cases full of boards to rebuild, so he had spares to swap out if one ever failed, and they fail frequently. O is old customer, B is buddy, M is me. Thank God you're back about this. I have 2 coolers down and no spares, and I lost a lot of my collection. Buddy's like, what? Hey, he has a wine collection. He has massive wine coolers in his basement that the boards burn up constantly. He was a frequent customer. And the old customer's great. It's the same tech from the other place I've been going to that has an idiot for a tech. Buddy, sorry dude, this place has been closed for a while. We don't work here. I just bought the contents. The customers, what do you mean? He works here. I know he does. I come here for years. I saw it's $100 a board, and I'm willing to pay more if the parts are more expensive. Dude, buddy's like, dude, I have no clue what you're talking about. We're not a business. I just bought a random bunch of crap at auction. I can hear the wars going on, and I can see in the guy's truck there are 2 crates of boards, probably 15 altogether. I put my buddy aside. Hey, we have the parts to rebuild what he wants in his truck. Each one will take me about 5 minutes. It's up to you, but it can be some quick cash if you've got the time. My buddy's okay. So I go out, tell the guy I'll do it for the stand price, but this time the business is closed, and if he needs any fixed in the future, I can do it out of my house, but the price may change. The guy got super excited and agreed if he left the board's number and went to eat until we called him back. About an hour and a half go by, and I have the boards done. It was 16 of them. The guy called, he shows up. And he's like, how did it go? All good? Yep. They all test properly on the bench. And as always, if you want to test them, as always, you'll want to test as many as you can in the machine ASAP. I put my contact info in one of the crates. Total comes out to $1,600. And the old customers, no, that price won't work. You guys went out of your way to do this, and you got it done in the same day, and that's never happened before. He hands my buddy a bank bag. My buddy rifles through the stack of bills outside while I load the truck. I know the guy is a big tipper. He wants to pay me $200 just to stay an extra half an hour to pick up his stuff. Buddy, there's $2,600 in here. I'm the only person that bid on this crap. I only paid $1,200, and you already made my money back and then some. Needless to say, my shop got a bit of an upgrade that day, and my wallet got a tad bit heavier too. Oh, me. That's awesome. And people will pay. People will pay for good service. And your buddy made out like a bandit. He's still got, he might be down a few boards and a few parts, but he's still got all the crap that he bought. Awesome. Alright, let's see here. Do we have time for one more? Yeah, let's see if we can find one that says short. Scrolling. I don't know if this is going to be good or not, but the title's got me. Okay. This is not an I don't work here lady, but it's a question. But the title had me laughing. Are you a recovering Karen? By I Say Zed. I'd love to hear from any cured or recovering Karens, Chads or Richards too, who are out there. When did you realize you were a Karen? Did someone tell you? Did you have an epiphany? Did you change right away? Or did it take some work? How and why do you think you became a Karen? Again, Chad or Richard too. Serious question. I'm really curious. So let's see if there's any comments. Best comment is from S86. Now this is an interesting thread to open up. Gotta agree with that. Yeah. I don't, and this guy right here, if you seriously think the entitled a-holes out there, A, reread it, and B, know what Karens are, what they know that they are Karens or whatever, C, if they have any clue why they do this thing, you're sadly mistaken. Maybe you should post this up in No Stupid Question and see where it goes, see what happens. A-holes are a-holes because that's all they know. I guess their parents were, and that's how they learned it. Oh my God, yeah. Oh Lord, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Alright, y'all, that's about 15 minutes of just me rambling on with a little bit of I don't work here lady. I will be back next time with something else. Or it could be some more I don't work here lady. Trying to get some video in the pipe, so I got some content for y'all. Alright. Y'all have a blessed one. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell, ding, so you get notified every time I upload a video. Y'all have a blessed one. I am out of here.